Last final checks, final checks, final checks. We're live. Okay. Um, hey guys, my name is Walter Wabbit. If you like what you see, please follow, subscribe on Twitch or YouTube. Oh, I remember. I need to grab my mail. Oh, clear your love. Where's the mailbox? There it is. Livery Mongol. Nice. Mount. I hope that's not going to be a problem. My mouse is doing this thing where it won't, I think I talked about it before. It's doing this thing where it won't respond like I want it to, like I need it to. I'm hoping. Oh, mount. Yeah, that's true. Actually, the mount is unavailable at this location. It is right about that. But I do want to deploy it. To the minion. Eh. I need to unlock the Viper job. I do. Get business me, Outlander. Yeah, I kind of do actually. Yeah. Before I guess sent you more meat for my marks. Although you, though you look to have a little more about you than most. If it did sound devoting yourself to the Dawn Hunt, just a little bit more about it. Where to begin? Now, do I have to read this part out loud? Oh God. No. More importantly, I. I should probably put this last bonus in the test. for when I unlock Victomancer. Not planning to do it right away. I'm actually more interested in Viper, but I will unlock it eventually. Oh, that's right. Done. Okay. So there is one thing I need to get out of the way. There it is. I should throw this away. It's like eating up. At this point, they're kind of a waste. I'm not return to my lab yet. It's not important. It can't be triggered by certain gathering points, such as those found on my request. Oh, I see. Okay, I got you. All right, I just need to. I definitely need to. I did need those. I need to get that out the way too. Should I just throw these out? Not these. I mean, although I do need to throw these out. I don't really need it, especially since I'm not. Yeah, this sounds about right. Anything else that using card A? um, Brenda, and if you're planning on, oh, so Femo, if you're planning on selling your healing services in my creed, don't mean and ship ain't selling short for a while. I'm looking for Tulia moving land. Look, Shlatala. She made the crossing with us, trying to retrieve some sort of treasure. I recalled. I told Dr. Tally was her best bet for later chatter to find her wandering whereabouts. Keep an eye out for High Ruin's last in the red tunic carrying a spear on her back. She couldn't have gone too far. Gotcha. I went the wrong way. I definitely went the wrong way. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to hold on to this. It really doesn't. It used to, not anymore. Much more open. Oh, hello there. Stranger, can I help you? Have you Pine sent you to help you, did he? Soon as I hit something of a dead end, your timing could be better. So as proper introductions are in order. I am Lakashkana of the Kakatulia, and you are Tula? Sorry, Tula. Pleasure meeting you, Maximilian. With that, we're strangers no longer. Not sure how much Pine's already told you, but I assume you want to hear more about the day of the theft. Yep. My father and Nepine had just set up a trap using one of Heartstring's toxins. We're on our way to return treasure to its resting place, but evil presence stirred in the wild that night. Mechanical dolls with great glowing eyes leaped from the shadows and gravely wounded them both. My father survived the encounter thankfully. He was unable to give chase and convalesces now in my home village. The culprit's face the culprit's faces elude him in the darkness, but he heard two voices, a man and a woman. He recognized neither, so we were certain they weren't from our village. Whoever those two were, they must have been the ones controlling dolls before making off with the heartstring. The book Eagles said they were part of the passage of the unbound, but I'm afraid that's all of the culprits. Still, that may change, or I can ascertain the cause of certain blinding incidents that occurred. Unfortunately, I haven't had much luck asking around. Thought of addressing you one person here as well, a woman. When you're from a remote village like that, the few I attempted to speak were too busy to even listen in the first place. You, on the other end, look ready to take on the world, or at least the city. I'm sorry to ask this of you so soon after we met. Could you please help me gather the latest hearsay at the markets? Yeah, sure. And many thanks. I should acquire the district for clues. In the meantime, hopefully not get myself lost along the way. She cast the markets, told the Yellow Jackets have been thoroughly investigating the matter in cooperation with the Adventurers Guild. We're in a hurry, and Yellow Jacket making around by the way to Fisherman's Guild. She'll be a good one to ask. Okay. Finances, I know them, starting with some bad fruit at the stall in Hawker's Alley. A few bites in, all of a sudden something go whirling on the ground like beached serpents. Claiming they can't see a bloody thing. I don't blame him for raising hell with the shopkeeper near the airport sides could move an elm to them till the treatment came and they can see properly. The shopkeepers were actually furious with the whole deal and took it up with his longtime supplier, escalated into a real spectacle. Did still had the same problem with crowd killer stalls and with fruit from different suppliers, so it didn't make sense to pin the blame on individual sellers. Whole supply chains tainted. Even now, nobody knows what's causing it. Grim business, I tell you. And yes, the number of light incidents experienced firsthand. Experienced it firsthand. I was rather peckish, so I purchased some fruit from the local stall and took a few bites on my way home. Before I knew it, my vision went dark. I stood there shaking and crying, terrified of what would happen if darkness never faded, so I thought I was alone. There I heard a woman nearby howling with laughter. Fortunately, I didn't suffer too long. Passing adventure cured my sight with Suna, and went about the rest of my day as though nothing happened, but I haven't been able to look at the fruit the same way since. Well, be good. You you Maximilian Polymagic, are you? The Maximilian Polymagic. It's not a vaunted hero up close. I can assist you with. I heard all sorts of rounds. Hear all sorts on my rounds. So if it's information you have to come to the right person. Oh, the serial blindings. They causing a terrible ruckus around here. You know, a woman in red came this way a few moments ago to ask what the very same. I take it you two are acquainted. That's all. As I told her, that it's a report yesterday morning. The victim brought food from a local vendor, took a few bites, and then temporarily lost all vision. Sam to rest. The vendor in question was last seen south of Octagon, so if I'm headed there next to follow their trail, you're welcome to join me. It'll help your investigation. Yeah, sure. Budget. Parallax, we gotta do some But I have no telepathy magic. I don't need spine drops or even either. Perhaps soon I might do the trick. All right. I'm healed. I'm healed. I'll take the 12. And you, a lot, of course. Excellent work, Maximilian. I'm happy the Yellow Jackets owe you my thanks as well. I hate to ruin the moon, but I need to report this to my superiors. Tell me what transpired here before we found you, sir. It was just awful, I tell you. Walking home after another arduous day at work, minding my own business, when a lava fell and merchant suddenly called out to me. You, my good man, look exhausted, he said. Why not soothe your weary spirit and fill your empty belly with one of the realm's sweetest apples? You earned it. Yeah, you deserved it. It was with a tempting sales pitch. I wasn't keen on gambling on potentially cursed fruit. Since he paid pension, he proudly declared his merchandise safe to eat. He sounded sincere enough. He even took a bite of the apple himself. No tainted fruit here, he boasted, just normal, honest-to-God produce. He sold me the apple at a reasonable discount, and all seemed well. That is, until I took my first bite, and numbness spread through my body like wildfire. I collapsed on the ground, struggling to speak a single word. The vendor in his suit had suddenly betrayed me, yet I knew not how. Sorry. As I fell, a woman's shrill laughter echoed from a few yards away, and the vendors soon followed. I never saw the woman for myself. What with the whole not being able to move business, between his laugh fits, she made a mention of heart sting or some such. You poor doing this woman mentioned your bosses, she spoke of the word heart sting. As surely as the wind blows, for mercy, neither she nor her vendor friend tried to steal my belongings, but they certainly stole my dignity. Hope those conniving charlatans get what's coming to them. This dangerous fruit we're dealing with. First blindness, now paralysis. First things first, I should escort the man home. If you've a mind to pursue the perpetrator further, then have care out there, alright? Yeah, sure. It could be right in front of me. Don't do it, but then our deeds are large right here in them. So Mementa, the blind toxic is simple enough to master, but unsettling how quickly they learn to inflict paralysis as well. I just I just don't see what purpose this all serves. Will we able to learn anything of their motives? Could I take pleasure in the victim's pain, but nothing else? Nothing more, at least. Nothing more than we know of. Whatever their true aim may be was discovered quickly before more victims suffer at their hands. A hunter must adapt to their environment. They wish to snare their prey, but I have so much to learn about this place. Still, I've tracked them this far, which is a good start. For the time being, I'd like to petition those officers in yellow for any new information required on the heartstrings whereabouts. If no, when we cross any promising lanes, I hope I can count on you on your support again. Yeah, sure. Wait, that's it? Like level. Okay, Maximilian, could you spare a moment? Yeah, sure. Friends, let's start up on a positive note. The good news is that there have been no further incidents involving poisoned fruit. I should be happy about that, but it's not exactly conducive to tracking down our thieves. Still, despite my best attempts, my investigation is at a standstill. Maximilian, big news from the Coral Tower. A lot of filmmen matching the description of the fruit vendor was seen leaving the city with a high-run woman. It seems they're making for airport. We increased patrol late, so I had to guess the culprits are finding it hard to operate within the city. Seems we forced them to withdraw, and for the time being, airport, you said it's on this island, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. It's possible to go on foot. Prefer remember the fisherman's guide can take you straight there. While the other jackets must continue to keep an eye on things here, assuring it on the adventure of Maximilian's calibers in the case. 100% suspect Elva, it's your best bet. Yeah, sure. That said, I should get back to work. It was on to meet you and your friend Maximilian. Safe travels to you both. Give those clips good ration for me. These protectors place so much trust in your abilities. Lucky to have you on your side. First, it's set to ours at Ikea. I never see the hearts thing again, but we're one step closer to bringing it home. In any event, we best find our way to the port town before a pair of troublemakers deposit the supply. I'll go on ahead and take the ferry. Meet me at the airport when you're ready. Hmm. There you are, Maximilian. You're welcome sight. Um, such you're welcome sight among unfamiliar scenery. There's a ferry skipper will teach me all about this area on the right here, so I believe I have a general idea of what's what. When one of my bearings and this is important, I asked them about our merchants, but he said he hasn't seen a pair like that. The skipper didn't mention that a merchant though, one who's well versed in comings and goings. We spell each other if any. No one cited our unlucky duel with Tim. It's enough to put us on the culprit's trail again. The merchant we seek should be belling his word, but to Skull Valley, so let's get started there. Can I help you? Although I fell and I had been traveling together, I spied on them and never seen them before, so it made an impression. So some potions and elixir to a pair of fresh-faced adventurers on the cheap, I could tell. The merchants really are culprits, and the potions most likely tinted with toxins. Toxins, you say, that don't bode well. The adventurer who bought them, a marauder named Wisesum and a conjurer named Zirig, already left for the next job, so they were escorting one of the old local farmers over to Swift's Perch. The good lads, the two of them, they're making life easier for small folk here ever since they arrived. I hate to see something happen to them. Something needs to warn about the potions real quick. That's us. So approach the south east of here. Let's find them before the plague takes hold. even work. Thanks to God you found us when you did. The switching system was to us. One draught of Dexter was all it took to send Z-Rig into the most fierce of hiccups I've ever seen. Poor bastard couldn't get a single spell. We call in poor bastard. Watching trucks out of work here, we should be able to cleanse them with Insignia just like last time. I'm sorry, did you say, oh, start it. We have plenty of time to chat after this Z-Rig stop hiccuping a storm. I hate to act more of you, but could you cast Insignia on my partner? It'd be much appreciated. I can speak again. You have my thanks. Sure. But yeah, especially wasted our heart or going on potions. And now there's a killer mammoth on the loose. What the world's coming to. Who's there? Show yourself. Oh me, oh my. Our spirit winning friend is sharp eye. You're the frauds from Elport. Why yes, I want your scrawny compatriot suffer was the highlight over there. I admit the poison with the silence him, but hiccups? Since the comedy is its finest. Perhaps the elixir reacted with venom. Regardless, we had our fill of fun for the result, so I shan't complain. Venom, you must be the thieving cowards in the passage of the unbound. Oh, my sweet fairy apple, you know us? I suppose that means we're famous? I can't believe it. Who am I kidding? Yes, I can. Indeed, I am the passage of the unbound. Mr. Extraordinaire, the illustrious Ilariette, and I'm very, very pleased to meet your acquaintance. Oh, God. Coco now at your service. Ilarette's helping hand and master of mammoths. The girl is ever so familiar to me, my dear. Ah, don't tell me. You hail from the village of Intural, don't you? My goodness, you come a long way. How's the voyage? Enjoying the sights? Enough. You have a lot explaining to do. Start with the reason you took the heart sting. As part of your organization's grand scheme. Oh well, the apple bats back. It's true that unbound compatriots harbor lofty ambitions yet, but I have no interest in overthrowing nations. I'm really creative the mere chaos, the mires of chaos they promised me. I aim to bring more laughter into this dreary world, one mischief, and a few handy poisons at a time. Coco now and I are having oodles of fun in expanding our repertoire of toxic treats. Really? But there's no greater kill to our thrill than a healer you can whisk our hard work away. Unless of course, and master toxin even he can't cure. Oh, I do love a challenge. I hate to leave you, my dears, but our work is done. We have a busy schedule ahead of us. Mammoths to mend, venomous misdeeds to master. Ta-ta for now. No, wait, damn you. This sounds like a corpse just sat itself. Yo, there's too much to bear. Take me home to 12 Woods. White Sam, the air is clear there. Oh, don't you keep out on me, Sir. We still got a job to do. If we keep our client waiting any longer, Baron, that thank you again for everything. Miss look at Cash Kana and this here's Maximilian take care of each other out there. So I'd like to track down the Unbound. I know better than to tread further into territory with other plans, but now I think it's best we return to them some limits. Yeah, sure. I've been done with this already. Now that I think about it. I see problems on purpose. You can support back to Maximilian. It's going to does work wonders. That I love the rat. I can't stop thinking about what she said. My blood boils on. This is all some sick game to her. How dare she toy with the heartstrings of her own amusement. Honestly, even the youngest children in my village have more sense. So we did make progress. Until the villains have revealed themselves, it's easier to give chase when they choose to make their next move. In any case, I hope you I'll keep your praise of the latest news as soon as I hear it. We'll be back soon before long. So every 2 levels, also click maximum. You have to forgive the draw mode. I don't understand it. How's that Ellie Ret and Coco now so grandiosely revealed the names and identities, yet I remain unable to track them down. And following the latest hearsay, I haven't had much luck. Not a soul since seen them since the incident that Weissum and T-Reg. But that's not to say I've given up entirely. They know I'm on their trail. I suspect they're using my unfamiliarity with this island to finish. I dare say they're lying low outside the city. So I propose a trip to Moribi's dry docks. Folks here often speak it, but I yet to go there myself. It seems like a good place for me. If you're game, I'll meet you there. Okay, okay. I've been there forever. Yeah, I'm explaining while I was waiting for you, this fellow came asking for help. Side trouble you, but me little brother's gone missing. Could you use a hand finding him? He said he wanted to see the ships I made, so I started showing him around, but next thing I knew he was gone. That's probably got himself lost. Oh, poor dear. I know we still have the harsh things to consider, but I'd like to search for this man's brother, if that's alright with you. Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll find him all the faster with your help. Yeah, have me. Thanks. Me and brother will go. Wouldn't say boo to a goose, I doubt he'd leave the docks on his own. He's got a mop of red hair like mine, so you know where you see him. Keep an eye out, and I did search for him as well. But can I actually wait here kids goes back? Let's split up so we can cover more ground. Good luck. Scared, where are you? You're here to take me back to my brother? On the little one, Miss Man, I'm so glad he's safe. Just want to see the just my brother was working on, so that I could see him better. But from higher up, I lost my way. You had quite an adventure. Which you were very brave today. I tell you, secret, even grown up get lost. I have an awful time learning my way around somewhere new, even with a map. Really? Because I'm not the only one. Well, we like to see those. Now, your brother's very worried about you, so you can promise me you won't go wandering off on your own again. Promise. I should say sorry to my brother too. Take him back then. Can't be as easy as this. Your lifesaver is supposed to you deserve a proper reward, but I ain't got much to offer at the moment. Oh, we're no need a coin. Just some information if you have it. Have you seen a hiding woman in a Lafayette man around the docks in recent days? One's a alchemist, the other one's a goldsmith. They have a few mammoths with them as well. Have you heard any rumors of food or drink that cause ailments when you consume them? Blindness or numbness, perhaps? Afraid I haven't seen or heard anything or anyone like that, so I can be more help to you. That's alright. Knowing they've been around the docks is equally helpful. That's good at least. I'll be praying for the navigator. You both find you're looking for. Anywho, the two of us ought to be heading home. Thanks again for everything. Good fortune and safe travels to you both. Children don't word of the inbound, but at least we could help those brothers. Children often let their curiosity guide them, which means they'll naturally wander off on adventures. I don't blame the man for worrying as much as he did. That's fair fashion, yes. He told I always enjoy looking after the village children in my spare time. I try to be a good role model for them. Though the other adults tell me I shouldn't doubt over them over much. Now that I think about it, I barely even told them about my family or my village or anything really. To share a few stories if you like. This view here is beautiful, so you may as well enjoy the scenery and relax a bit. We hail from the northern valleys of the Zactural. We're close-knit community hunters for the most part. Children were given skills, well-practiced ones, before they even learn to walk. We hone our tracking skills from a very young age. Is that surprising? Seems second nature to me, but then again, I've encountered my fair share of surprise here as well. Our village was such a veritable sea of poisonous plants and animals, so a slight injury on the hunt can prove deadly. Thus, we believe it prudent to get our training as soon as possible. Yet no matter how skilled we might have become, the accidents are inevitable, and the heartstring provides vital to our survival. Not only does it produce poison, it cleanses it as well. On the right hand, it can dispel some of the deadliest natural toxins known to mankind. Urine purifies the beasts we hunt. In fact, our diets consist of highly venomous creatures that would normally kill a grown adult if ingested. The heart sting allows us to lead a quiet, peaceful life in the land where others dare not tread. It always has. So that's why I never imagined someone like Ellie Rat would take that away from us. Right or left, our village food stores were well stocked, but I can't bear the thought of my younger brothers and sisters going hungry. I must return their hearts sting as soon as I can, for their sakes. To bring back their smiles and make them feel safe again, just as we did for that young boy. In any case, thanks for listening. Thinking of home puts me in good spirits. As long as I remember who and what I'm here for, I'll be alright. I know it. If I kept you long enough, I think it's time we made our way back to Limps and Lamenta, don't you? Sounds like a setup. Much needed reprieve, but we need a plan for our next destination and soon. Would not fancy meeting you here. Good to see you two again on Breach's Lips of Lamento. Nothing important really, just a bit of restocking before our next job. Happened to spot you along the way, don't want to miss the opportunity to greet our heroes. Our client arrived to Swiftport. Reach in one piece. Thank you for your timely assistance. Sorry. Indeed, I regret that you had to see us in such a pitiful state. We are both grateful for your aid. Last we meet, you spoke of pursuing those two charlatans, did you not? Yeah, that's right. They stole a precious heirloom from our village, so I'm doing everything in my power to return it to its rightful place. So that's the way of it. Bombastic as those two are, we're not seeing hide, no hair of them in the airport since no word of any incidents like ours either. I have a feeling we won't stay in the shadows for long. We sniff out any suspicious incidents while we're out and about. We'll keep you informed. I won't say no to some extra pair of eyes around the island. It makes my base of operations here in the city. I mean my base of operations here in the city. So if you ever hear poison, you know where to find us. When I finally lead on LA Rat, but I got we have a chance to chat, and that Wilson and Z-Rig is on our side. Things are looking up. I'll keep in touch with No Crown Island. If you hear any news from Copic, be sure to let us know. Okay. Oh, that's updated. Venture yet, there's a spot of bother over the Weaver's Gate we could use a hand sorting out. Received an order for a full ensemble, but none of the workers were completed. The client refused to play. Mind you, I have my suspicions for himself. Calls himself a viper of all things. In my experience, people who name themselves at things are not to be trusted. In any case, he carries a pair of swords in the back, and I hate to think of what would happen if he started wielding them in anger. Head to the guild and smooth things over. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Good to you, stranger. I was hoping I might make the acquaintance with someone a bit rough around the edges, someone who's seen his fair share back. Can you tell me what praise was hunting these here parts? Have you any idea what he's talking about? I took no history with fulfilling his order, but now it's time for him to pay. And so we're talking at cross purposes. Because I understand why this fellow's being so difficult. I'm asking for is the outfit I ordered in the name of some critters worth killing. Wait, what? I have to explain from the beginning. I'm from Tulal, a big old continent outside of the salt west of here. Been there, I reckon, and you might have seen others who wield dual blades or vipers that were traditionally alone. Our duty is to hunt ferocious beast that endangers lives or innocent folk. In fact, that's what brought me here. The thing is, all this fighting and long days on the road haven't been too kind on my gear. Reckon it was high time I got a new getup, bespoke and all. See, I'm sure, but why do you refuse to pay for your order, and why you insisted I choose my prey? Because how else am I supposed to repay you? Do us a favor, and we'll hunt down any beast you want. Let's go. That's how we Vipers do business. And so, you're saying they want something else instead? Payment commensurate with the skill and materials required, and Gil preferably. Didn't see that one coming. Guess that explains a little misunderstanding. But sure, your countrymen trade in some sort of currency, yes? Or are you Vipers so far removed from society to be unaware of such concepts? Guess we know what money is. We ain't no bumpkins, but when it comes to requisitioning goods and services, I usually rely on the elders to deal with artisans like. Would you say I ain't in the habit of carrying significant sums? So be it. The only form of favors is slaying peace that she'll have to do. It happens when my colleagues in this Eastern Italian reports that merchants carrying our supplies were attacked by a wild fiend. But more, the creature is a species of many-headed scaleskin. Never before seen in this region, it is rumored to have escaped from the Colosseum, and has been running rampant ever since. Barely allowed the heads. Alright, you got yourself a deal. Deal, considering the guild is already fulfilled its end of the bargain, you should count yourself lucky. Still, I hate to, if anything, to go awry at this juncture. May I ask a favor of you, friend? I'd like you to accompany him and share the attendance to the creature he has agreed. Besides, I dare say seeing a so-called viper at work would be an enlightening experience. The name's Kesquan. Pleasure to meet you. True, last seen near Camp Dragon, so I advise you to begin there. Camp Dragon, huh? Fitting name. Alright, anyway, you ready to hunt? What's that look for? Let me guess, you want to ask around first to see if we can point us in the right direction. No need. Uber's friend told us plenty. All we gotta do is track down the beast, which is a viper specialty. Oh my god, this thing's huge. He went after the traders carrying tailoring materials, bolts of cloth and whatnot. Don't sound none too lasty to me. So gets it the merchants themselves. The beast had its eye on. Most predators use a sense of smell to pick out their meals. Scents carry out on the wind, but you can consider the position of the rocks and plants to determine how the air tends to flow. Generally, an area ain't too hard to deduce where the critters made its lair after you've done that. Yeah, that's a big and neat looking too. Must be wreaking havoc on our food chain. Never mind the danger it poses to locals. We'll try to do what the Viper does best. That's it. So you like the show? Don't break away. I see you're intrigued. Before I spill all my secrets, I got a question for you. You ever heard of Terral Vitrol? you have, then you know they're a rare breed of beasts that wield all sorts of power. They, they got no right having a threat to every other living thing that has the temerity to breathe in their vicinity. Due to their long lifespans and unnatural ability, they were dubbed the Tyrants of Terral, and more or less what that name. That's more or less what the name means. Anyways, someone's gotta hunt the Terral Vitriol, and that someone is us, the Vipers. So I met a few adventurers during my time here, but I can tell you're cut from the rest. Maybe even have what it takes to be a Viper. If you're interested, I can teach you on one condition. You help me hunt down the Terral Vitriol that made its way to yours here. What do you say? Hell of a thing to act out of the blue. I know, just think on it somewhere here. Let's back to Old Eye and tell the Weaver fella we're square. The journey will give you time to consider my offer. Why didn't you drop me off at the Vipers Guild? I mean, the Vipers Guild. The Weavers Guild. You're a Weaver, spreading the good news, and he handed me over the set of fancy desert problems gotta take worth the trouble. So I'm about to offer. You ready to become a Viper and protect folks from nasty beasts that ever left? Mind if I answer? I'll make you a Viper out of you. I'll make a Viper of you. Just see if I don't. First order of business, let me give you the soul crystal. It contains knowledge of our fighting knowledge passed down since ancient times. So generation Vipers to the neck, assuming you got a knack for it, a skill can be yours. You also got a fresh set of Viper gear for you. The Weavers Guild wanted to thank you for overseeing our hunt earlier, so they made you your very own outfit. Guess that fella took your measures by eye or something. Oh, and the blade, like all the squares I had handy. Try it on for size. Let me get a look while you're at it. The fire's all over the place. Look at the part. Do you feel anything in this from the soul crystal? Graduate sounds like you got what it takes to be a viper, but only what it took to put the new skills to the test. That when you pray for to hear your virtues catch your own guilt, so I guess you folks out here know the best hunting spots. Let's see what they can tell us. Church of Deadly Predators strikes China's basin like they have been seeing sightings of heretofore unknown species. Those who slaughter anything that moves, including travelers. What's worse, they work in past even adventurers hired to call them end up in the sticky end. Gotcha. Elite already? Maybe there's something to this whole asking around thing after all. It's not from around these parts, you say. Either they get chased out of their usual habitat that they're brung here. Either way, that's bad news for folks unfortunate to cross their path with them. A hunting of Terral Vitriol is a Viper's most important duty. That doesn't mean we turn blind to lesser threats in this top spineless basin. This spineless basin. Here, adventurers. You see adventurers ran into a whole gaggle of fiends after I got pretty roughed up, but I saw the wounds already. Don't you worry. Before we go say hello to troublemakers, I recognize each of Viper dual blades. Our techniques were created for soap operas killing Terral Vitriol. Most of them are meaner varieties, things you encounter in the wild. Other with special powers to boot. To stand against these powerful enemies, our ancestors look to Vipers for inspiration, always twisting and turning and finding a perfect angle. It's like take down bigger prey. Two blades for the twin fangs of a Viper, two in tandem and strike with precision. They also combine into a single weapon that weaves and sways like the body of a snake. By switching between these stances, the Viper has the capacity to adapt to any situation. Now, the prey we're after tonight ain't nowhere near as system of trial betrayal. Well, they'll give you a chance to test out your new skill. Let me know when you're ready. Actually, it's probably a bad idea to. Let's try it anyways. Any meaner beasties once you bite into them, all serious fodder. If perfected to your skills, they'll do fine. Set it away and give you a few pointers. Know when you're ready. Two answers: Dual Fang and Viper. Dual Fang means wielding your blades, the two blades separately. Started by using either Steel Fang or Dread Fang, and pressing the attack. Eventually, you can suspect a Viper and hit him with Death Rattle. Combo enders are Fang Sting, Fang's Bane, and Hind Sting and Hind's Bane Fang. Use a combo that applies a bonus effect to the others. Then use a second attack with a highlighter to enhance combo numbers. Wave. Oh, that's how it works. Oh, shit. I gotta stop doing that.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours! If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace!
Puff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chabral steamed najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chabral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong? Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt. Oh, it smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
Why is this always muted?
It's ready. Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
This looks amazing!
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then. In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably. Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoktel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
I see.
What?
While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
All the difference in the world if you know how ingredients work. Like, if you...
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
This is delicious! The brook's so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
That's fucked up. That's some shade.
Choke on your harmony.
Come, come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
You don't have to tell me twice. Ah, that was bliss. You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
What's that supposed to mean?
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Only 1 feet left.
Well, I should get going then. I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
Yeah. Agreed.
We can do better than that, surely.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important. Was there any Shibruk people left? I could really use another helping.
You ate it all. You ate it all. What are you talking about? So good. I'm really looking forward to having GPPL again. Maximilian Hill made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it. I think a bang order of myself now that the defeated repast is over and the village should be free to offer it to us, right? Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the ride, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and to defeat the Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, when possible. The Shebreak Traverse which connects the upper forest to the Shaktil Heartland is impossible. So there's no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the pathway is in the way, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey, so then let us each use this time as we see fit. For one, I would like to explore the village surroundings. Wherever will be able to hit me with a tour. Very well, I have no other engagements. I'll come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. But I shouldn't rejoice. In our day, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktil. That's right, Mablu did say something about the foreign mage coming here decades back, didn't he? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Maximilian? Yeah, sure. Those we convene here at our respective diversions. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at the market in Yaktil some 20 years ago. Anyone who might reliably remember him, therefore be at least middle-aged. Let's make inquiries where we can. Ford Ranch 20 years ago. I remember it isn't it often we get visitors from across the south. None of them traveling with it since a baby girl, as I recall. I only saw him in passing mind. If anyone wants to know more, that wager would be in Hunmuruk. He was already Zigbril Ibrax Raxton. A baby girl. Couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. That information is helpful. Something. Level 70? Yeah, it'll probably take a while. We're going to require assistance. Poor mage passed through Cheek Brax roughly 20 years ago, probably carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? been my grandfather. I wish to know who brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he's family nonetheless. One may did indeed visit Ixbrax, Master Galoff. So as far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied? Other than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Though while not pressed, thank you for confirming his presence here. First, I'll discover myself. Out of general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yakoi once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed. Yes, but yes, before they withdrew to Ukopakja some 5 centuries ago, the Kui carried Yakto as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in lower forests, the Jatik heartland. That's where they must have had their visions. Here, this answers much more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that my position forbids me from aiding you further if you do nothing with success. Helping the dead promise find a golden city, you will surely find the answer to your question. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Maximilian. What? I request a moment of your company? What, me? Specifically? Go on, we'll wait for you, for you. Sorry. Thank you for obliging me. Just led to this note behind this village. Just see you off without saying anything with Mistress Creel, please. Soften my resolve. Welcome me, I'm glad to see that the third promise has surrounded itself with such compassion towards my companions. Will you tell me of a journey thus far? So it seems the right has been a source of great learning and growth for Waklamat. It does me well to hear that. My daughter will be about her age. Girls are randomly born amongst the Jikbral, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when first I held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old, an accident, it was said, but I knew better. What? She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Zaktil heartland, towards Marmuk. Once bitter enemies, the Magja and the Zebra have learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act by targeting the child who once led her people? The criminal sought to undermine the future of the Zigbral. Determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die with Esanot and gave her into the care of one person I knew who could protect her. Son servant, Goljaja. Though she was born to lead the Jagbral, the fate had a greater plan for Woklamet. Wait, so you're her father, basically? Only a dog servant, and I know the truth. But I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. The villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed Mamuk. Then rancor towards the Zigbral still burns. I was caught off guard not once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. So I ask you, not as a daughter to elect her, but as a father, to watch over the third promise, to hunt her from her enemies, I may be lurking in the shadows. Will you do this for me? Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You hear my question and answer plainly. Answer me not as a ruler Tuli Yola, but a concerned father. Yeah. If I say this conversation must remain between us, pray breathe not a word of this to anyone. One the path is within me of ocean. I require a moment to compose myself, but please do not keep the third promise waiting. Alexa with the humble walk one. It's alright, you don't have to say it. More importantly, take back Trevor stairs until I get something about even more rocks. Then you gotta take this opportunity to rest. All that cooking and prepping has worn me out. And that does sound tempting. A moment promise. Round one, a book, Jaja, what do you want? To fetch you, you're welcome to refuse, but no, it will be most unwise. And why is that? Sure, your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? They say house cats don't come when called to follow me, promise. It's fucked up.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us? Oh, Morok! Bakul Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you'll deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. take a good look at him. Go on. Look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. He heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my... Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages!
You don't have to play
Come
by
on,
his
then.
role.
You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right. You think this weakling could hurt me? I'll kill you, kill you, kill you all!
Oh, that's perfect.
Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people!
Hey, for real?
Mangy house cut, so I can rip you to pieces! I'll cut you to shreds!
more than enough for Miss Midas.
I'll make you eat that!
No more tricks, Bakulchaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior?
My mouse, what the fuck?
Midas is no longer abusing each other.
This right has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Can't keep up. How do you like this? Kitty, 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 kitty.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest! It's time we finished her. This is the end for you, kitten. Know your place.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
What the fuck? Wait, so... No. 63? Gotta be mad. I'm not. Not to mention my mouse. Okay. Just never got an upgrade. Let me see. Jesus. No, that's not it. Let me try it again. I was really close anyways. Yeah.
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces. I've cut you to shreds.
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens.
I'll make you eat dirt.
No more tricks, Baku Chacha. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior?
Miss Mittens is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Can't keep up.
How do you like this? Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Take this path.
It's time we finished.
This is the end for you, kitten.
out for our people!
Why won't you die? I'll show you the true power of the Blessed!
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last! That's why there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you!
What? But that was everything I had! I can't stand it anymore! Attack! This is our fight! Stay out of it! You bring shame, I promise. You think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Mamuk! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army, you still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Such confidence. Unchanged. Chosen like this before.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
At least they're nice about it. That's surprising. I'm curious about my mouse. My mouse made that such a horrible deal. I did not have as much a hard time. That should have been fun, and it wasn't because of my mouse.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you all right? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tulihyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Fuck. The only reason why I didn't like that fight was because how my mouse was acting. I have to figure out how to get it replaced. I think that's what that's what the problem was. Seems like we were the last to return. I'm glad I made it safe back safely. Thank you for having faith in me and keeping me out. But even though when it got dirty, it couldn't have been easy for you, yeah. But Baruch Jaja wouldn't be the last person to end those I care about. I want to prove to myself I can stand up to such villains even when I stand alone, which is to say I want expert help when I need it, of course. I know better than that now. Did I replace? I don't think I did, because yeah, I didn't replace it because the stats were better. I'll take a look.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations
that I fail to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do.
Hasn't he already started?
You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
To the traverse. Still being clear, I assume. Everyone who said he'll notify us as soon as the work is done. Perhaps now to get that and consider how we might acclaim Welcome Stone and Keystone. The next feat will be our last after all. Oh, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how. This is about Harag Shuju, which Jaja were talking about. I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. Bested by Jaja's good combat, Bravo, and his army. What can I say? I have good friends to encourage me and cheer me on. Here you are, our excavators are contacting you with the news of their success. The Traverse is now safe to travel. We can finally make for Mamuk. Think of it, isn't it Power Rock Juju Jaja's hope? We can only residents don't share his winning personality. Indeed, a city where Kim Tenram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It's true the Dawn Servant received Tenram and Mamuk, and it was instrumental in the establishment of family nations between the Zakbar and the Mamouj. But since that time, most of the Mamouja supported his peace have left the city in favor of abating in the capital. remains the cluster of Mamuk, and while the traditionalists did not take up arms against us, neither did they great love for outsiders. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also Tilioli. If I'm to be down to this my job to know them first of all. We're on our way, and I'm glad I can learn about where I came from and eat so much to prove peaceful. Besides, they said it so many times. Thank you for everything, Hamu. Till next time, take care. Daruk Pibik. I think that's how you pronounce it. I remember how to pronounce it. Why can't I remember how to pronounce it? From first we make our way across the Zalbert Centerfield to southeast. That's the only quest? Oh, not both of them. Wait. That's not it. I get prayer catches. Oh boy. It's like I haven't been reading chat. This is for practice. I guess it's on. Right. Wait, there's another one over here? Okay. What's this then? Is this nothing? Yeah, this is nothing. Okay, cool. Um,
up there.
Bested by a mere shade.
Zorolcha? Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
The Channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Yolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You, who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector. Zoralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight. This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
When Zorolcha was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force, but he was thwarted by Father Shade.
My dearest child, welcome home. This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets. What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy! No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors! You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Let's go, brother.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it! But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
Promise, I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.